Hello, welcome to our new little podcast thing, a JSC podcast. What does that stand for? Just some eggs. What, you thought it stood for something else? Yeah. Anyway, this is this little thing we're going to try and do, because we're a little community, we wanted to do a fan project, a community little project, so this is what we're doing, because I do radio stuff. And in case you're wondering who's speaking, hey, I'm the Predicted Cyborg, nice to meet you. And I'm here with a bunch of other people from the community, a bunch of friends, and they are...
Hi, I'm Aqua Topaz, also known probably more commonly as Aqua.
Hey, yeah, I'm Ekho, and yeah, I'm just kind of a random nerd here. Hi.
I'm Spoop the guy, and I make gifts sometimes when I'm not tired.
Yes, unfortunately, well, you have no idea how much fun we've had trying to start this recording, and unfortunately, Jack Spooptic, or... I don't know, do you want us to refer to you as Spooptic?
Rather's fine.
Spooptic, then. Unfortunately, he's not really slept very well, but we're going to be doing this anyway, we're not going to be going on very long, this is just the pilot. So, obviously, you know, if you found this through the Tumblr tag, you know what sort of community we're for. We're a group of Jacksepticeye fans in a little Discord server, quiet place, only about 39, 40 of us.
We are random as all hell, and if you've not figured that out from the beginning,
yes.
then you are in for a treat.
Yeah, this podcast is just basically going to be us talking a whole bunch of rubbish, to be honest.
Wow, way to make this sound good, Sai.
I'm being honest.
When am
I'm
I
being
ever
honest.
But the views. No, I'm kidding.
The listeners.
Quick, don't let them know how random we are.
Leg.
Leg?
Leg.
Oh, come on, you know it's egg.
Egg.
Egg, leg, legs on eggs. Close enough, right?
Oh boy. Anyway, so we thought we'd start this off by sort of, you know, well, I've already kind of sort of said what the Discord server is. It was set up by Spoop. He is the one who had the idea for it, and he sort of put out like a little notice on Tumblr asking for people to come and, you know, volunteer for admin and for mod positions. I'm an admin.
I is a mod.
I'm a mod as well.
Forgive me.
And Spoop is obviously just the creator of this small little hell.
And has...
All hail Server Papa.
Mm-hmm.
Server Papa of a depth of a pit of hell.
Also known as the Overseer.
No, all I can think about is Dishonored. God damn it. Hi, Overseer Campbell.
Oh boy. Anyway, so yeah, you know, we are a group here, YouTuber, who we sort of gathered around was Jack, and you know, we like other YouTubers as well, but this is kind of what the centre is. So hey, how did we get into it? I'm not gonna go first because I've been doing a lot of talking already.
It just feels awkward just to jump in. I'm a very awkward person, damn it.
Right, nobody look in the Discord.
I looked, dear lord, what the heck have you created?
Art.
God damn, my headphones. Anyway.
Yeah,
so...
when I post this up somewhere, I'm gonna have to link to that picture, because otherwise you won't have any idea what we're talking about.
You really think?
Also, if you want, we can put our links to our YouTube channels if they are active, and if Sai is up to it, in the description. Also, an invite to here. So it's really whatever.
Yeah, but
We'll play it by ear.
I will sort of this out in the post.
Anyway, Sai, to answer your question, how do we all get into Jack? So if you can't tell by the tone of my voice, I am probably the youngest person in this podcast, meaning I am still in school. And in school, surprisingly, I know I have friends. They kept making Jack and Mark references, which I wouldn't understand because at that point in time, I wasn't watching them. So after about 3 weeks of nagging, yelling at me, and sending me texts constantly at 12 a.m., I kind of caved and watched Jack's video, or Jack's videos and Mark's and whatever. Coincidentally, the first video that I had watched from Jack was the Happy Halloween one where he revealed that he had done a bunch of stuff relating to Auntie, which is part of the reason why I'm only slightly obsessed with the little glitch, angsty teen boy demon thing. We'll leave it at that.
And we'll probably go into more detail about that a little bit later, because for goodness sake,
Woo!
the hype.
That panel was a trip and a half, dear lord.
Well, I didn't see the panel. I just saw the beginning. So yes, who else wants to weigh in?
I have the panel up on my channel if y'all want to go see that.
Who else wants to weigh in next then?
I guess I can. So probably like most people, I ended up watching Jack through, or finding him through Mark's videos, and probably one of my first ones was Prop Hunt, and then, kind of the banter between, Mark, Jack, Wade, and Bob, and then I moved on to the Forest playlist with Mark and Jack, and actually really got to see, Jack more by himself, kind of, with Mark. And then probably my first video series that I watched is when Jack was doing Undertale. He was just starting his genocide run, so haven't been too long, but, definitely jumped right in after that.
Nice.
Cool. What about you, Spoop?
Well, I think my name kind of says it all. I kind of got into him around Say Goodbye, like the day that came out. But I was in and out before then, but I never made a blog until then. I don't remember what my first specific video was, but...
Yeah.
So, we've all said our stories. What about you, Sai?
So, with me, unfortunately I'm going to talk a lot again because I'm a natural storyteller. So I
all
do...
are, don't worry.
Yeah. So those of you listening to the podcast annoyed with my voice, I do apologise. I'm going to talk a lot. Right. So, with me, I kind of, sort of, it's like, I had a bunch of friends on Tumblr who were talking about Markiplier, so I watched a few of Mark's videos, especially when Five Nights at Freddy's came out, and, I wanted to know what I found about Five Nights at Freddy's, the Achievement Hunter, and their play pals, and so Michael and Gavin only played a little bit of it, and I thought, this game has really interested me, I need to go watch some more. Hey, people have said very good things about Markiplier's version of it, I'll go watch that. So I watched Markiplier's version, kind of got into Markiplier's stuff, and then saw some of the stuff he did with, with all of them, and kind of saw Jack through, again, Prop Hunt, and then a little bit later on, I wanted to watch a playthrough of Undertale. I was like, some people have said that Jack's is very good, so I watched that, and at first I was kind of like, this guy's very loud, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to cope with this, but, I'll stick it out. And then, obviously, the infamous bathroom break that he forgot to edit out, and by the end of the video I was like, yes, okay, this guy plays very well, I'm going to keep watching all of this, but then I can have this weird thing where I try not to fall into a fandom. It's complicated, don't ask. So I wandered off, watched a few of his videos, but never really got much into the fandom. And then we kind of come to sort of early-ish, mid-October of last year. And again, blame Tumblr. And I saw a GIF for a video, and I was like, I need to see this video. I won't go into details. The people here know which one this is, and so I went on there to find it, and I was like, he's playing Sister Location, I need to go watch this, and oh my god, what the hell's happening to his webcam? And I read the comments, and I was like, ooh, interesting, because I have this thing for glitch horror and all this kind of thing, so I kept watching during the month of October to see where this was all leading, because it was exciting, and I was like, I'll be in the fandom very briefly for this point, but after this I'll leave. And then after October...
No, you just kind of fell headfirst into it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, after it was like, right, okay, I'm leaving. Oh, God, no, I'm not. Help. And now I'm here.
Just fell headfirst down that rabbit hole and never crawled back out. Partially because you couldn't, partially because you didn't want to.
Yeah. Also, that video I went there to originally watch, after finding out about the auntie thing, completely forgot about it for the next 2 days, and then 2 days later I was like, oh yeah, I was meant to watch that, wasn't I?
That's why there's a watch later thing on YouTube, you nerd.
Mm-hmm.
I don't make use of that feature. God no, I watch what I want to watch when I want to watch it.
I watch what I want to watch, but when I run out of time and then I forget and I'm like, ooh, rabbits, bunny holes. Wait, what? What was I watching? Oh God, it's 5 a.m.
Yeah, that happens.
Well, and I think probably, I don't know if it's a funny story, but I don't know, I think kind of around the time that Len decided to start the server, I don't know, I was scrolling through the JSC tag and, just looking for friends, I guess, to kind of share in the, JSC fandom, and I came across a post that was like, oh, I'm looking for people, and Sai had actually commented on it, and then, I don't know, later that day or the next day, Spoop had started the server, and then Sai was actually in there, so
Why
I
were you
met
surprised?
you before you even knew me, Sai.
Why were you even surprised that Sai was in here? Like, you saw them comment on the post. You knew that they were gonna be a admin here.
Yeah,
No, separate post, completely separate,
Oh.
unrelated post.
Surprise.
See, I just met all of y'all through Spoop. So Dankeschön, Spoop.
No problem.
Yeah. Spoop, as I said before, Spoop is the one who made this server, therefore it's their fault that we're all here.
Blame them, not us. Wow, thanks for the ominous laughing there. Haha, totally didn't need that.
I can fix it.
And if you've not figured that out by this point, I don't know what you're doing. But yeah, we're all weird, we're all random, and we are all slightly Jackaboy obsessed. Or anti. Or both. Probably both.
Well, you guys are more on the anti-hype train than I am, but
I joined the
I can get
fandom
into
in the
it.
middle of the hype train. I don't know what you're expecting.
That's true. That's very true.
Like, I kind of just crashed into the fandom and I was like, hi, I'm here because somebody said that Auntie was here and I know the glitch bitch.
Yeah, I didn't really get into Anti until actually the Halloween video, but, it's been living and breathing on Tumblr for, who knows how long already.
There's so many theories just flying around there. Speaking of theories, which one are you guys inclined to believe?
I like the theory that Anta is a tulpa, and that he manifested because of us, which would explain the whole "you brought me here, this is your fault" type thing. But as far as theories
So I've
go,
seen a
I'm
video
not
and
way
everyone was screaming.
Hmm?
What?
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 Where did that come from?
Egg? Egg?
Egg?
Egg?
I don't really know what just happened there. It's like halfway through my sentence, suddenly it sounded as if I disconnected and...
Yeah, you just had to cut out and it sounded like you said what, and I'm like, wait, what? What? What?
Oh
Egg?
boy.
What?
Like,
We're
what
functional,
I
damn it.
posted has never been more true and more important.
Oh god, just...
I like how I know how to read lips well enough, especially with him, to the point of I know what he's saying. And it's like certain people I can read their lips, certain people I can't, but Jack I'm just so used to by now. I'm just like, yeah, I know what he's saying. This is a problem.
Oh dear. But no, he's off in packs at the moment, and as I said, completely scared the hell out of his audience for his panel.
Yeah. There's videos going around that you can just probably search into YouTube or just like look up beginning of Jacksepticeye panel 2017. You'll find it. And trust me, if you've not seen it yet, A, you're living under a rock, and B, you are in for a treat.
Yep.
Also find one that has audience reaction in it. There was a lot of screaming.
Really? I actually didn't hear that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
No, I saw one that someone had caught on their mobile, and the audience was like just screaming and yelling, and ooh.
Yes,
it's
it's It's everybody's favorite glitch. Their angsty, glitchy teen.
Who seems really bitter about Darkiplier's appearance.
In all honesty, Dark also seems really bitter about Auntie, and I'm pretty sure that if they ever met, it wouldn't be like the love-hate relationship everybody makes it out to be. It'd be like, you stole all their attention, I need it, I know you do, but I want it.
And then they're just gonna have a slap fight.
Can somebody make that? Just like a gif of just Auntie and Dark having a slap fight. Please, if you do make that and you're watching this podcast, tag me on Tumblr. It's the same as my YouTube name, Ekho.
I thought that got deactivated.
Well, not anymore, Ekho.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, never mind.
Yeah.
Funny story about this. I actually had a Tumblr, originally Ekho, but, I added side blogs onto it. And, long story short, in attempting to delete a side blog, I accidentally deleted my main.
And you can't get it back.
I cannot get it back. So, Tumblr, if you are watching this, and I have no idea why you would be, but, please make that a mechanic that if you delete a blog, you have a way to get it back.
Yeah, but I do actually remember you asking me to make a post, and then you replied to it saying if you can't get it back, then this is going to be your main account, and then we found out that you couldn't, so I made a reply saying, well, guess this is her main account then.
Yay, I've made my own hell. I mean, yeah. If you do actually look up Ekho, you can still find it. It's the only blog that does pop up, but the URL is not what I just said it was, because I blank. I blank a lot. Who are you again?
No, some of the URLs though, like for me, my Tumblr URL is a very special thing. Like literally, I'm Predicted Cyborg. My online persona is a cyborg, and I'm obsessed with cybernetic things. But back until I made my Tumblr account, nope, wasn't that at all. I mean, my Minecraft skin was kind of a cyborg because at that time I wasn't very good at doing it, and I just got annoyed trying to find the right shade of pink for her mouth, so I just, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to put a mouth plate, some metal plate over her mouth, and she's a cyborg, that's why. And yeah, but my Tumblr account is I Predict a Cyborg because A, Minecraft skin, and then B, while I was making it, a song by the Kaiser Chiefs called I Predict a Riot came on, so I Predict a Cyborg, and then it's just become Predicted Cyborg.
If it makes it easier, we'll all link our Tumblrs down in the description below, so you don't have to go back and try and remember what the hell did this person say at this time.
To be fair, Predicted Cyborg also kind of links to me, but, that's kind of like it's a side blog that I've kind of reserved, and it kind of says my main blog is I Predict a Cyborg.
In all honesty, or whatever, what would an unpredicted cyborg be? Just like, oh my god, I did not know you were here.
My username is ironic because nobody ever sees me coming.
The element of surprise.
But
The element of cyborg.
I just gave the most dad-like response to an anon, and I just now realized what they were actually asking.
What did you just do, Aqua? No, not Aqua, my bad, Spoop. I don't know your...
And Anon just sent a question. It was like, where do you think Jack gets his blood from? And I didn't realize that they meant, like, the fake blood. And I was like, from his bone marrow, probably. God damn it!
Oh, Len,
Just the
why?
most dad-like response I've ever had to an Anon. I didn't even hesitate. I was just like, from his bone marrow. That's where blood comes from.
Oh boy.
Well, you did say you're not really awake, Spoop. Jeez, now I can't talk.
I'm also like...
Len isn't a lake either.
None of us are awake, let's be honest here.
I'm
Oh,
awake.
come on, it's
just
almost
very
1
dark in
o'clock
here.
where I am. Let's go.
Oh, that's
It
a
is
thing we can do, maybe, in later on episodes down the road.
It is literally 12:50 where I am, and I'm still not awake, and I woke up at 9.
I can do the thing. I can do the thing later. I'm not gonna say what the thing is, but I can do it. But yeah.
Len, you're scaring me.
on a
Spoop, you're doing me a
on
frighten.
a tangent. Maybe well, can we do a Q&A type thing? Like, we'll just, at the end of it, like, if this, like, really takes off, we can just be like, send in questions that you want us to answer, so that we're not total planks.
Oh yeah, we would love to do that.
I am approachable, damn it.
Befriend me.
Friends, I need you.
We're not crazy, I swear. I apologize.
Smeagol, you're here! Our guest star has arrived.
That is literally the only reference that I know. I'm sorry, anybody who's a fan of Lord of the Rings.
I'm a bad bookworm and I have not read
I
that
think
series.
you mean Star Trek?
Same.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I don't know anything, okay? Friggin' fight me.
Oh my god.
Now I just look like an idiot, god damn it.
It wasn't Star Trek, I was joking.
Well, Cyborg on my end just became a frickin' cyborg. Jesus Christ on a boat.
Yeah, so something very strange has happened then. Like, literally, I was talking and then everything just kind of went silent, and then for some reason everything jumped ahead a few seconds.
Silent cyborg.
Holy cyborg.
God's sake.
What have I started?
All is calm, all is bright.
Calm with me. Like,
All is chaos.
you must be joking. Oh yes. Let's not go into that. This is not a place for that side of me.
Yet.
No, but that was a really weird little thing that just happened, and
Discord likes to be a butt sometimes, and just yeah.
Oh man.
Because I think the server for this one is set up in the good old America instead of where you are, Sai. So you might have some connection issues.
Europe.
America.
I'm pretty sure
Yep.
we can change that as well
Okay.
to be more centered between us all. So if that's needed.
You could, but I doubt that you can set up a server in the middle of the Atlantic, which would be the midpoint between all of us.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm busy right now. I need to port forward something to you.
Jesus.
oh, boy.
Yep, it's set up in US South, the server. I mean, you could set it up in Iceland if you really wanted to, but I don't know how well that would work for any of us.
It's absolutely fine. It's working for now. Right. So then, what sort of games have we all been playing this week, or whatever?
Homework.
Oh, yes,
Final
of
Fantasy
course.
XIV because I'm garbage and my subscription runs out in about 9 days now.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, I have a lot of games that I want to play. A really
Yeah.
really long list of
Actually,
it, but
I've actually been playing Breath of the Wild more than I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV because I'm garbage.
oh yeah, the Nintendo Switch came out.
I don't have it.
Yep.
I don't have it either. It's okay. We can be poor friends.
My boyfriend has it, so I stole his.
See, smart.
What is this thing you call a boyfriend?
It's like, where did
Who
my
is
Switch
it?
go? Don't worry about it, I say as I'm hiding in a crawl space that he can't get to with the Switch in my hands. Don't worry about it.
See, like, I'm small enough or whatever to the point where I could literally hide in one of my friend's sweaters. Like, fun story. My friend and I were in robotics, which is, like, at school, and the school doesn't really have heating and air conditioning. So it was absolutely freezing in the room, and he saw me shivering and he draped his sweater over me, and it came all the way down to my knees. Like,
Wow.
for reference, I am 4'11", so yeah, I am a small bean. I've just kind of given up on growing.
Yeah, I'm about 5'4". I'll tell you this much. You know, sort of growing up, I wanted to be just a little bit taller than average. Nope, I got
How
stuck
do you
with
think
average.
I feel?
Am I the tallest one here then? I'm 5'7".
Joke's on you, I'm
Spoop?
5'8". Haha!
Ooh, there we go.
Ooh, height burn.
I'm not the shortest anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah, one of my friends is 6'6", and my stepdad is 6'8". So I'm used to being very small in my family.
All my friends are taller, take it slow. Wait for them to ask me when I'll grow.
He needs some milk.
No.
Just wait until you
Aw.
hear that cover on Ekho's YouTube channel.
Joke's on you, I'm not doing it. This is the only time you'll probably ever hear me sing.
I don't like milk. Like, it's this kind of strange thing with me. Like, I used to drink it a lot as a kid, but then thanks to an episode with some strawberry milkshake and an anti-sickness pill, I kind of went off milk, and literally now if I try and just drink milk, like the taste and the texture just kind of makes my body start doing the dry heaving
It
thing, and it's
remembers
not
the-
pleasant.
The strawberry
understood.
milk incident.
The strawberry milk
Oh,
incident.
please, tell us the story, Father.
Here's a story about. Okay, wait. It depends. Do you want a clumsiness story?
You had such a good opportunity to meme us all, and you did
Oh, I
not
was
take it.
about
I
to
am
Fresh
disappointed.
Prince. I was literally about
You
to
should
Fresh
have.
Prince.
You should have.
But I do have a lot of stories because even in my 18
Story
years
time.
of life, I am super clumsy, super active.
So you were essentially Dan is not on fire.
Yeah, and
Okay,
super
never mind.
unfortunate. Well, then I have some
So-
funny stuff.
Alrighty, pray tell.
Well, I could tell about the glitch thing that happened in Photoshop the other day. Or I could tell about
Oh,
the
yes,
cat that
please.
got
Oh
in my room.
boy. Oh boy, I'm scared now.
I'm gonna tell about the cat. I go to college. I'm a freshman. I live on campus in dorm buildings, which is fine. I don't care. I live on the first floor, but usually it's 3 floors: ground floor, second floor, third floor. Usually I'm on the second floor messing around because all of my friends are up there. And on the second floor, there's a window looking out across the campus, and there's like, when you walk into the building, there's this overhang, and it's supported by pillars. My phone just rang. How rude.
How rude of you, phone.
Well,
I did the stereotypical
that's kind of
thing where I
interrupted
picked
that
up the
story.
phone and then hung up. I didn't give them a chance to respond because it was toll free. I don't care. Anyways, before I was so rudely interrupted by my phone, there's like walking into the door, there's the doorway, and then there's like this big overhang thing, and it has like pillars on it, and then it comes out a bit so that you can stand under it if it rains. And a lot of us are really stupid. So when we like play frisbee or do all that stuff outside when it's warm, we'll get stuff like stuck on top of there, and you can always see it from the second floor because the window looks out over that. So I was minding my own business in like the little hub area on the second floor, and I looked out the window. And when I looked out the window, there was just a cat just in the windowsill on the other side. And I had to do a double take. I was like, is the cat in here? What? No, it was just out there, and there's like no way to get to that area because I've looked. It's almost impossible to get up there. It was just like
Cats are freaking ninjas.
it's like I'm gonna just sit up here. It's really nice. There's like a baseball right there. There's a tennis ball. There's a bouncy ball. I like it up here. I'm gonna chill. It's like, no, please leave. How did you get here? Why did you get here? Go home. Remember it started raining? And it was this moment of the cat looking at me. I was looking at the cat, and I swear to God, the cat was like, let me in. If you love me, please.
Let me in, please.
And I was like,
Please, it's so cold out
as soon
here.
as soon as we caught eyes, because I was like trying to just like look at it out of the corner of my eyes, but accidentally like looked at it at the same time it looked at me, and I swear to God, the music from like the ASPCA commercials and stuff just started playing, and so I was looking at this cat, and then like in the back of my mind I just hear "In the arms of an angel," and I'm like, no, I can't bring a cat inside. I was just like, oh God, and then I went out back to my room because I was like, I feel guilty about this, and it stopped raining, and my friend messaged me. She was like, come outside. I was like, okay. I went outside, and why does she have this cat in her arms? I was like, wait a minute. Where did you get that? She was like, well, I saw it hop down from the roof. And so I was like, I'm gonna get this cat. And she just walked and picked it up, and it didn't care. I was like, what? Cat whisperer.
Cat don't care.
The cat whisperer.
Cat don't care.
All I can think about is like the chef don't judge thing, like cat don't care.
It kind of reminds me of like my last few years of university over here while I was doing my media degree. I was staying in an Anglican chaplaincy, and my room was on the first floor. Now the chaplaincy is in a residential area, and there was this ginger cat that seemed to think it lived there. Because every now and then it would sneak into the kitchen, and we'd sometimes we'd be like, oh cool, you're a cute cat, pet, and everything. But most of the time we're like, you don't live here, so we need to put you outside because you're in the kitchen, you're not meant to be here. So I'm in my room, like studying, writing coursework, doing what you do, and my bed is right next to the window. So I've got my curtains drawn, but the window is cracked open because it's summer and it's hot as all hell, especially because these walls are old and thick and they trap the heat very well. And suddenly I hear this loud clattering from the window, like from my right hand side, and obviously this scares the living daylights out of me because the curtains are closed and it's right next to me. So I scramble back, just avoid falling off the bed, just avoid killing my laptop by almost falling off the bed, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then the curtain moves and this ginger head pokes through, and it's this cat. He decided, since I can't get into the kitchen, I'm going to come in through your window.
Hello.
Hi, friend.
To actually be honest, I didn't mind. This was a very friendly cat, and doing coursework is a ball ache, quite honestly. And yeah, I love cats. Cats soothe my soul. So I just kind of I just kind of let it stay there. It just sort of like sat on my windowsill and chilled out for a while until he got bored and went home. But after that, like a few times he would actually come round and actually sort of sit outside my window and just give this little meow.
Hi, friend.
And I'd look out the window and I just look under and I go, come on then, and he just hop up through the window and just come sit on my windowsill while I was studying.
Best cat ever.
Oh,
I want Pringles.
so
I want
cute.
original Pringles. So I said to my friend on Skype, I said, right, I'm going out to get Pringles. I'll only be 50. This pub that's on the corner. And they're looking under a corner. I'm like, what's going on? Turns out that there's this little black and white kitten. Like, so it's going to get knocked over if we leave it out here. And eventually we're like, right, okay, we need to take it. We need to take it back to one of our rooms, and we'll knock around and we'll see who it belongs to. And then, you're just kind of... And then suddenly we realised, oh, hang on a minute, where's it gone? Oh no, it's gone up into the engine of one of the taxis that's parked nearby. So we had to, tempt it down and grab this kitten and take her up to, one of these other students' rooms. Keep it in her room. We went knocking around. Eventually we found out where this cat lived. And, wasn't old enough to go out. It slipped out of the door earlier that morning, and they were kind of like, oh god, we don't know what to do. So yeah, I helped save the kitten.
I forgot to do the thing. I was gonna go, it's high noon, but it's 12:06.
It's high newt.
Hi, Newt. Yes.
There we go.
I grew up on Pingu, so yeah, and I do actually literally remember at one point during high school there was a period of about 2 weeks when the Pingu theme was on everybody's phone, including mine, and I literally had no space for any tunes on my phone at the time because it was a really old handset, but even I had the Pingu theme.
You Mimi child.
It was great.
Who wasn't a Mimi child?
Actually me, because I just kind of had my nose in a book for my entire childhood.
Probably not me,
Books were
because
my
memes
memes.
weren't even a thing.
Yeah, I was always sort of fairly academic and really well behaved in school and everything because that's kind of what grew up to being expected, and I was just kind of taught if you piss anybody off, they're gonna hate you forever, which is kind of why I am the way I am. But I'm kind of getting over that now and having some fun.
You're good, Sai.
They're
You
back
don't
at
piss
it
anybody
again.
off.
Save me.
Back at it again with the dank memes and save
The
me.
Anons are killing me.
See, I don't get anon asks. I don't get many asks anyway.
I don't
have
think
to,
you
beg
want
for
them
them.
sometimes. I don't understand. Why would somebody put ketchup on eggs? Why did they ask me this?
Because they know you're an eggy meme? Question mark?
They're like, do you put ketchup on your eggs? No, I love myself.
What's wrong with the ketchup on a hard-boiled egg?
It's no, like scrambled eggs.
Okay, that's a little weird.
Okay, should I bring up the controversial topic of pizza?
Oh god.
Pineapple belongs on pizza, damn it, and nothing you can say can convince me otherwise.
I'm allergic to citrus.
Well, okay then.
So that's a no for Len.
I just remembered the post. There was somebody who's like, how dare you put Jack on a post that shits on pineapple on pizza, and I was like, you will not bring discourse into this house.
You will not bring anarchy into this home. Not when I'm under here, this roof.
That made me laugh. But yeah, I'm kind of on the outside of this conversation because I just don't like pizza.
Like, gasp!
Fair enough. I don't know, I could take it or leave
I've
it.
actually started not liking pizza anymore, mainly because, like, I don't know. As I've grown up, the taste of tomato has just gotten weirder and weirder to me, and so when I eat pizza, it's just, ugh. The tomato is too strong.
I used to actually like blueberries, then I was like, how the heck do you like it? It's so weird and bitter and sour and bleh.
Yeah, your taste buds change as you get older. Like, I used to like pancakes, don't so much now. By the way, when I say pancakes, I mean crepes, like the British sort of pancake.
Delicious,
not the thicker American pancakes.
American
Thick,
version.
Not the fat, loaded American pancakes that we
thick
make.
stacks of golden goodness.
I actually really don't like
all
pancakes.
this food is making me hungry.
Yeah. Oh dear.
I really don't like that many breakfast foods now that I think about it, because I'm not a big fan of waffles, don't really like French toast, not a big fan of eggs and sausage, and I'm really not a big fan of pancakes.
Ooh, there's a question.
I am a hard child to feed.
Do you guys eat breakfast or skip breakfast?
It varies whether or not I remember.
I eat breakfast, but it's usually in the forms of pastries and Hot Pockets.
Because I don't.
Yeah, most of the time I try to.
I just don't. I can't. I tried, and, like, I don't know why, but eating breakfast now, like, I used to be able to do it all the time when I was, like, as a little kid up until, like, middle school. And then high school hit, and it was just, like, breakfast in the morning started just making me sick. And I was like, okay, we'll skip breakfast. We'll just eat lunch. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, how can you not eat breakfast? It's the most important meal of the day. And it's like...
It's very easy to do, you just don't eat.
It's like, it's called I walk out the door, look at my box of cereal on the fridge, and decide, no, not today.
Not today, not ever.
Yeah, I've been making smoothies lately. I've been trying to cut back on stuff.
Oh god, I just remember the worst thing that happened to me in high school. It was because
Oh boy.
people just didn't understand the fact that, like, some people struggle with, like, executive dysfunction, and so I'll do this thing where if I'm stressed, or if, like, if I'm stressed, I, like, hyper focus on, like, one or two things, and, like, my brain just prioritizes those two things, and it's like, we need to do this now, it needs to get done, it needs to get out of the way. But, like, when it prioritizes those two things, even though stuff is running in the background of my brain, like, we need to do this, this, and this, it will always forget to do two other things of almost equal importance. And so...
Sorry. See, my brain is the exact opposite. If I'm stressed, I'll be like, oh god, I have this to do, and this to do, and this to do, and this to do. And then I'll just, like, do all of them at once. And then just nothing gets done.
No, it's just
And
gonna
it's
have...
so unhealthy.
Mine is ADHD problems, but it's just like, thanks!
I have
need
ADHD
this.
too.
Wait, so you're the opposite end of me? Trade me. Trade me.
What?
Trade me.
I have ADHD.
Trade
too.
me. I don't want to hyperfocus anymore.
I need to focus.
And they're just like, but when it happens, I'll forget to eat, and like that's the most thing that I just like is most often. And so like sometimes I'll just forget to eat for a few days.
The amount of times I've just forgotten to eat, whatever, is way too many to actually be any form of healthy.
And you just always get that one person that's like, how do you just forget to eat? I don't know, because it's not important.
I don't know, you
right
just
now.
do. You
get
just do. Like,
distracted.
Echo got stuff to do. Echo don't judge.
It's like, you can't just forget. It's like, no, trust me, I've walked into a room with, like, the clear intention of what I was going to get out of that room, have had somebody call my name and immediately forgot why I was in the room, looked around confused, only to leave the room and remember, God damn it, I was getting that thing.
Yeah. See, not even that. I could just walk into a room, like, and then the second I pass out that door, my brain's just like, hey, you're gonna forget this and why you walked into here. I'm just gonna make you, just walk into a room for no reason. So then I'll stand in the middle of the room, turn around really confusedly, and then probably fall over. Because I have the balance of, I don't know, a snail on stilts.
I have no balance, which is really weird considering that I took gymnastics all the way up till 5th grade.
Cheese and Christmas.
I have
freaking
some
balance
balance, but not much.
I have enough to survive.
I have enough to survive. I never said high functioning, though. I have enough to survive, and that's it.
When am I ever high functioning?
So, question, I guess. Do you think you would be able to survive a zombie apocalypse?
No, because I'm cursed. I'm actually cursed. I would die instantly.
You'd be patient 0.
It's weird. Like I joke around about it a lot, but like sometimes I think that I actually am cursed. Like I'm super, super clumsy. Even if like there should be no way that I should get hurt, I'll end up getting hurt. I've woken up. I've stepped on a needle, and it's like nobody has had a needle in this room for the past 5 years, and it was in a spot where if somebody else had walked there, which is like it was in a high traffic area, somebody else should have stepped on it, but no, it just had to be me.
Ow.
See, so you'd be like Wishu or whatever, because I remember that Jack and Wishu did the Valentine's Day thing and be like, so who's more likely to die in a zombie apocalypse?
Yeah, I
Wishu,
tripped
they're
into
klutz.
zombies on accident.
See, I'd try to be like badass, whatever. Maybe be some form of functioning. But then knowing me, I'd just be like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Bye, climb Scales roof.
My only redemption when it comes to zombie apocalypse stuff and the fact that I might survive is that everybody in my family is country. So I could just stick with them and be like, hey, where's the harvester? Just out of curiosity.
Probably my only saving grace is I could maybe get to Canada quickly. I don't know if you guys have seen the Game Theory, or maybe it's Movie Theory.
I've seen it, yeah.
Where that one spot in Canada, it's like the best place to go for a zombie apocalypse. I could probably get to that place.
Yeah.
Pretty quickly, if I needed to.
Yeah. Because, I mean, like, where I am, I've got a lot of friends who are, let's just say they have some violent tendencies. And, like, I'm also really small and able to just cram myself into small places and just probably get stuck there, but, avoid most people. Because I can, like, fit into a box. And I'm like, this is fine. Just ship me anywhere across the world. I'll be fine.
Ekho's small. She won't be a burden.
Honestly, though, I could probably just, like, hide up and curl up inside of your backpack and you wouldn't even notice that I would be there. You're just like, huh, this is slightly heavier than normal. Open it up. Hi, friend.
Oh.
What about you, Sai? How would you fare in a zombie apocalypse?
On my own, probably not very well, but I do remember talking with some of my university friends about this once, and we were talking about what we'd do, where we go first if there was one while we were at university. And I said, well, we should head for the B&Q first. And like, why should we head for B&Q first? We should go for Tesco's. Like, we should go get food. And I was like, no, here's my thinking. If we go for B&Q, we can grab a whole bunch of stuff that we need to armor up. We can, we can literally turn B&Q, which is a hardware store, by the way. We can turn that into our fortress because, we've got all the supplies there we need. And we can use tools as weapons. So that way we're armed when we go to get food. And one of my friends said, actually, no, you make a good point. Okay, we're going for B&Q first. And literally he was making this plan.
Nice.
Ooh, there's a question. On the flip side of the zombie survival question, what would you be like as a zombie?
So know those people that get drunk and then they're just kind of clumsy?
Dead.
So Ekho would be the walker who's just walking around and all of a sudden trips over a log and impales their head on a peg or something.
Yeah. I'd be the one just to kill myself or just stand in a room and just walk in circles and no other reason just to walk in circles.
I don't think I'd really be very special as a zombie.
I'd be the laziest zombie in the world. I just because of the sheer fact that I procrastinate so much while I'm alive, I feel like I would grab somebody. They would be squirming and just screaming, but okay, you know what? I'm not up for this right now.
I'm not emotionally ready for this.
You can go. I'm gonna just find somebody else that's not being a complete asshole. I have to eat too, Damn.
I have basic human needs as well.
Listen, man.
I don't know.
I respect you, but I'm hungry.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be anything special. I mean, probably just, walking around and doing nothing. I don't know. I'd like to think that I'd be, there was this one book where it was like a zombie apocalypse, and basically this one person was coming out of the zombie curse and was sort of like half human, half zombie, half aware. So I'd like to think that I'd be like that, but nope,
No.
just normal, boring zombie.
So we have two normal zombies and then just the dumb one.
The sleepy one. I'd be asleep half the time.
I mean,
Can zombies sleep?
I don't know. I mean, there's no way you can really cyborg up a zombie, really. I mean...
Yeah, you can bang hammer metal onto it.
Yeah, but that's not really. It's not really cybernetic. Yeah.
You just
no.
imagine
probably
seeing that
be
in the
dangerous,
distance,
half
just walking
cyborg,
over
half
a hill. You just see a cyborg zombie. It's like, wait, what?
How would that even work, whatever? Because wouldn't you need to be fully human to actually have that happen?
Plot twist. Are we human or are we dancer?
Yes.
Oh boy.
If you can think that there's a cyborg zombie somewhere, write a story about it. Send it to us.
Okay, I'm gonna
I mean,
I actually just dropped my headphones. Whoops.
I mean, there probably are cyborg zombies, but to be honest, I don't really think I'd be a zombie. I'd be a werewolf.
Oh.
Ooh, yes.
Okay, right.
Werewolf apocalypse.
Much better.
The thing I just sent is important to a question.
Len, what have you just done?
It's not a shitpost for once. Surprisingly, it's not a shitpost for once. But it is based off a question that I just got in one of my other blogs.
I think I've done this before. I think I have my...
Yeah, if you were an RPG boss, or just a boss in general in a boss battle, what would you like your stats be and all that stuff? And it gives you your title. So basically I want to know what your title would be. You can put either your actual name or your username.
Destroyer of bear hugs.
What?
Destroyer of bear hugs. Here.
Oh, this one's a little different than I've done before.
There you go. We'll send you the link to this too, so don't worry about it.
I'm actually kind of hurt about mine. Wait a minute.
What did you get? Post it.
Jack Spoop, the son of homework, is particularly unforgiving on New Game Plus. Why am I the son of homework? That's the worst thing you could possibly be.
That's weird.
Ekho, the destroyer of bear hugs was devil upped, while the dev team was drunk.
So, I have Aqua Topaz. The Wicked Calamity is both the tutorial boss and the final boss.
That's a plot twist.
I don't even know what
I
my
know.
little description says. Like, what? Was Devil opt while the dev team was drunk?
Right, so mine predicted Cyborg, the ultimate soda, returned in the next game as a playable character.
Your
I do drink a lot of Pepsi.
Pepsi
Why do I
Man.
feel like Predicted Cyborg would actually be like a really cool soda name?
I'd drink
That
it.
would be.
No, I wouldn't drink it because you'd just be like, "Hi, I'm drinking my friend."
Goodbye,
Oh, boy.
friend.
Who can say where the road goes, where my friend goes?
Okay, so we are beginning to sort of come up to an hour, so do you reckon this would be a good time to maybe start wrapping it up?
Hex
Yeah, this is a lot of fun.
I have
I
nothing
really
to
hope that this
offer.
go. Me to society.
Well, so yeah, this was the first little pilot episode of Just Some Eggs podcast. Maybe it wasn't perfect. Who knows? It's the first time we've done it.
It's
And-
far from perfect, Si. Let's be honest with ourselves.
We can only get better.
Hey, we can't sell ourselves short, though.
We are short. I am short.
We're freaking amazing. This is the best podcast you'll see in your entire lives. I don't know what just happened there with my voice.
You went a little bit southern there.
I'm
Yeah.
afraid.
We're all afraid.
We're all afraid. Anyway, thank you very much to everyone for tuning in, for listening to us talk about really weird random shit. We're going to be doing another one in about a month's time. You know, that we're doing this monthly, and it might not be the same people. You know, we've got a load of people in our community who maybe want to have a go, so
Hopefully it doesn't take half an hour to get everything set up on my end. Ha ha ha.
yeah. But, you know, we'll rotate people in and out, and we'll open up like a Q&A, maybe for next time, maybe not. We don't know. Keep tuned. We'll tell you stuff. Maybe it won't be relevant stuff, but we'll tell you stuff.
When am I ever relevant?
Same.
Anyway, so
We're as irrelevant as our name.
Irrelevant.
relevant.
Elephant.
Relevant. Oh dear.
Eggophant.
Egg.
Now just imagine you would ever just an egg with like elephant features.
I can do that.
Oh
Please,
dear.
someone draw that.
Oh boy.
Right. So let's sign off then. Thank you once again. Thank you for tuning in, and we will. Well, we'll be back next month. Hopefully you'll tune in. Hopefully we didn't scare you away. Yeah.
Hopefully we're approachable.
Please
yeah.
just direct the random questions to the podcast and not me. I don't like ketchup.
Where does Jack get his blood from?
So that's gonna be the new meme, isn't it? It's just like the
Yep.
goddamn egg.
Right. So we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.